the things I started to grieve was just being able to be out in public and stay to myself and mind my whole business, okay? But without being out with Miss Persha as a mom around other moms, I try not to be that person for her. I try to engage and I try to interact. Now, sometimes I feel like I overdo it. You know, you might see someone coming in and I'm like, hey, hi, how are you? And God is like, girl, take it down, because this is how you can start doing things that you don't mean. This is how you start word vomiting. Take it down. All you had to do was say, hi, good to see you. But I'm over here like, oh my gosh, look at your outfit. Look at that. I mean, you are an amazing mom. Just too much, right? So one of the things, and I'll leave you with this story because, ooh, child, many of you have heard this story because I posted it in writing on my social media a few months back. I was at a gathering with Persha and all of her little friends, and it was a Halloween, you know, everybody dressed up and fairies and princesses, and Persha was a whole pumpkin, super cute. And a mom and her daughter start coming in, and I'm going hard. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at her. She has on her green princess dress. So for some of you, when I say green princess dress, who you think we talking about, right? I know, yes, this is the story. This is where I'm going. So the little girl comes in. She looks so cute, so beautiful. I said, oh my gosh, look at you, Miss Princess Tiana. The mom immediately looks at me, and in front of everybody, she was like, she's not Princess Tiana. And she said it with a little spice on it. Let me take my glasses off. Whew. So I was like, oh, I just saw the green dress, and I just, thought that was Prince. She was just like, no. And some of the other moms was looking at me like, you know what I'm saying? And some of the moms look confused, like, well, who is she? So I just, maybe the mom, I don't know what's going on, but she just had a little spice in her step. So I was like, well, who is she? And she was like, she's Princess and the Frog. Now, Daniel was standing next to me. And for those of you that don't know, that is Princess Tiana. Princess Tiana is in the movie called Princess and the Frog. But I guess the mom did not know that. So she shut me down. She shut me down with spice, and she shut me down publicly, right? So I started to breathe internally. Because one of the things I struggle with is just kind of getting my little point out. That, I struggle with always having to get my points out. And Daniel could feel it because he kind of looked at me and gave me the just let it go. So, this happened in a matter of less than a minute. I couldn't let it go. Everything on me started to shake. I was like, and I felt like it was slow motion. She's starting to walk by me, and you could tell she feel all proud and stuff. And she just shut me down. That's what she needed to do. She needed to shut somebody down today, and it was me. But she was wrong. And I have a really hard time hearing people just be wrong. And so as she walked by, I don't know, because I was also a little scared. I'm not even going to hold you up. I've never been a fighter. And, but I will debate you. So I think my ego might have been hit too. And I think when I first spoke, my tone was a little high because I was nervous, but I was going to get it out. Daniel tried to stop me, and I was like, isn't Princess Tiana in Princess and the Frog? I tried to sound not rude. I tried not to be rude. I was like, isn't Princess Tiana in Princess and the Frog? No, she's not. And she kind of looked at me. She was even more. I know that the fact that I battled her and she was already walking away, she kind of looked back because she already passed me a little bit. And she was just like, oh, well, I don't know. Probably I don't even watch movies. I was like, wow. Now, I don't know this mother from Get. You know what I'm saying? But what did I say in the beginning? It is so easy. And I started to judge another person based on one thing they say or do or appear to be. Right? And I felt sorry for the baby girl. I said, your mama don't even know that you out here being a beautiful black princess on top of that. But as soon as she was like, something in me literally said, she's got a story and I don't know it. And I could just roll my eyes and look at the other moms like, you hear this? She don't even know that. I could have, right? But I literally heard she has a story. And in that quick moment, I got empathy, compassion. I'm already outside of my grief by communicating in this social atmosphere, okay? And I said to her, no, you're right. I don't have time to go to movies anymore either. And she looked back at me and her whole face changed. Because I didn't share the rest of the story on social media with you guys. But she looked back at me and it's like she melted. I'm telling you, people are walking around here with masks and they are frozen and they are stoic. But if you just take a moment, before I could even hear her story, I just related and said, girl, you are right. Ain't nobody got time to go see no movies with these kids, which is a fact. Scheduling a movie appointment is like scheduling for a dentist appointment. Because you know how the dentist has never got any spots open. Now I gotta figure out when we can see the movie and who's gonna watch Persia. So anyways, the whole point, see, that's a little grief right there. But her whole face changed. She warmed up and she laughed. She was like, and throughout the rest of that event, anytime I saw her, she was like, hee hee. And I was like, hee hee. You know what I'm saying? So look, I may never see her again. But the point is, even not knowing her story, but knowing she has a story, gave me empathy and compassion for her, her daughter, her story. And it opens me up that if ever she saw me again or needed to reach out to me, she knew she could. Because I didn't shut down. I didn't respond with the same energy. I see those little statements out there that says, I'm on whatever energy you on. That ain't it. It just ain't it. This is why we're becoming the type of people we're becoming today, because we're just mimicking whatever people are giving us. We're trying to hold on to our egos. We're trying to cancel people. We're shutting people down instead of learning how to love people where they are, put up healthy boundaries, and move on. And understand that everybody has a story.